sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a complete disaster cleaning because my house is trashed. We have a lot of messes to clean up, a lot of things to just get clean, get in order, and getting, this house just back under control again because it's disgusting, as you can see. I am jam-packing this video with a ton of cleaning motivation for you, so whatever mess you need to tackle today, you will get the motivation from this video from. So let's clean together, or let's just hang out and get you motivated to get done whatever you need to get done. If you're new here, I'm Becca, and I am a mom to 3 boys and a spouse. If you need extreme cleaning motivation, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I put out 1 to 2 videos every week. My videos are always long and jam-packed with a ton of motivation. I also like to put out shorts every week. So if you like that type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Like it is, bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
As you can see, we are starting in the entryway today. I really needed to mop the downstairs because it was disgusting. I do not mop nearly as often as I should because it's my least favorite task to do. And we don't wear shoes in my house, so the floor never gets too bad. It gives me the opportunity to not do it as frequently. But we do have a dog and we have children who are very messy, so I probably should do it more frequently, but I knew it needed to be done, so we are getting it done today.
They keep telling me stay on the low. I'll be better off burning slow.
I am so sorry. For some reason, my camera kept going in and out of focus here. I have no idea why, but I wanted to apologize if that hurts anybody's eyes or is just driving anybody nuts, because it definitely was driving me nuts while I was editing this video. But as you can tell, the living room isn't too bad, but it definitely needs some cleaning up. There's a lot of toys lying around, which is just normal mom life, let's be honest. But I want to know, how is your weekend going? How was your week? Did you do anything exciting? How are you doing on this lovely day?
Somebody else gonna love on me and myself, and I'm gonna take all that fire inside, and I'm gonna run till the river runs dry. Shake me, you can try and break me, but baby, you got it wrong. I won't play along.
Before we finish up in the living room, I'm gonna go ahead and give the rug a vacuum. or really before I start mopping the living room, I'm gonna go ahead and give the rug a vacuum. I usually try to vacuum the rug first before I mop, because whenever I vacuum this rug, it kind of disperses like little pieces of hair all over the place, because this is a wool rug, so it sheds really easily. And whenever I vacuum it, it seems to shed a little bit more. Kind of just like floats around in the air, I guess really is the best way to explain it. So I try to vacuum this rug before I mop. But side note, since I'm talking about this rug, I love this rug. I'm pretty sure I have it linked in the description box down below if you're interested in it. It is a wool rug, which makes it a little pricey. Wool rugs are on the expensive side, although this rug, I feel like for the size I got and the price I paid, it is more expensive than I typically would spend on a rug, but it's still good quality, well worth the money, and still not quite as bad as some other places. But I love that rug, and I don't for a second regret buying it. I've had it now for almost 3 years, I think. Have I had it for 3 years? Actually, I think I've had it for 3 years now. I love it. I don't regret ever buying it.
It's no secret, all my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back, I let it show. All my feelings, are you thinking about me tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. I'm taking a mental picture in my mind, just to keep this moment till the end of time. 'Cause I know that it might be over after tonight. So before I change my mind, your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet.
Super cute. The kids actually wanted to help me put everything back, and were being super helpful. Of course, at this age, honestly, sometimes it kind of feels like they're kind of getting in the way when they're trying to help, but I try to let them help out as much as they can, because I know for one, it's really empowering for them. So I go ahead, and it's cute.
You make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Oh man, you make it feel like
Moving on to the dining room, which thankfully was not too bad, just a basic cleanup and some wiping down. This table is always kind of gross because we sit at this table and eat at it all day long. So this area gets dirty really fast. I mean, by the end of breakfast, really. This area is dirty again and could always use a cleanup. Some days I just wait till the end of the day, because I literally would just be cleaning this table continuously all day if I cleaned it after every time somebody sat down at it. So I just don't even really bother usually until towards the end of the day cleaning this space.
last night we had something. Tonight I'll be kissing, but I don't really have a case. You don't have to mention, you just like their attention. It's written all over your face. I don't wanna play the quiet time when I'm near you.
So funny story. A few videos ago, I did a declutter in the kids' playroom and got rid of a lot of toys that they weren't really playing with anymore. These blocks actually are something that they do play with on a regular basis, but I felt like if it wasn't within their eyesight that they wouldn't notice it being gone. So I figured, you know what, I'll try and get rid of it, because I felt like they only played with it because they saw it and it was there and available, but I didn't feel like it was one of those favorite toys that they gravitated to just generally on their own. Was I wrong? My 6-year-old, the day afterwards, was asking, where are the blocks? Where are the blocks? So thankfully I hadn't dropped off the stuff yet, so I was able to pull it out and give it back to him, but that was the only thing out of everything that the kids were asking for.
This isn't like giving you space. I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you, pretending that I don't know who you are every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart.
If anybody is wondering what I'm using to vac mop the floors, this is the Bissell Crosswave. This is the cordless option. They have a corded option for much cheaper than this, but I rave about this thing all the time. I love this vacuum and mop in one. Actually, the other day I cleaned up one of Lola's messes. She got sick on the floor. Nothing, it really wasn't even, it was literally just liquid. It looked like water, but she had gotten sick. She probably got into something or ate some of the kids' food or something. And it was so much easier to pick up with this than to, you know, have to try and pick it up with my hands or anything, because let's be honest, that's gross. So anytime like the kids get sick or anytime they drop like, you know, liquids on the ground, it's so much easier just to pull that thing out and clean with it. I love it. I think it's worth every single penny for that factor. Moving on to the kitchen, and we definitely have a lot to do in here. So much of a mess, so much going on. I just really, things got out of control, as they usually do, let's be honest. This was at the end of the weekend. Once again, I always do my cleanings at the end of the weekend or the beginning of the week, because weekends we take a lot of family time together and just, you know, let everything kind of fall by the wayside and get it done, you know, after the weekend's over, and we try to just spend some time together. And, you know, why not? You only live for a short period of time. Your kids grow up so fast. You really, you know, the messes can wait, and family time, I feel like, is more important. So I try to catch up either on Sunday or Monday with all of the cleaning. Before I throw away all of these receipts, I'm gonna go ahead and put them into my Fetch app. I will put on to the screen right now the Fetch app name and the code you can use if you want to get extra points. It'll give me extra points, it'll give you extra points, and every time you scan a receipt, you get points for it, and those points can turn into gift cards for a plethora of places. I typically choose Dunkin' Donuts because why not pay for my coffees that way? But I just wanted to share that with you. I've shared it a few times and I love the Fetch app. It gives me points on literally every receipt. I scan every receipt, whether it's fast food or it's Target, Walmart, even if it's like a shoe store. I always scan all my receipts, and it's super beneficial. So I'm cleaning up all this mess from dinner, and I thought I would share with you really quick what was for dinner, because I've shared this actually on my vlogging channel. I do grocery hauls or Sam's Club hauls over there every now and then, but I buy this shrimp scampi from Sam's Club, and it's absolutely amazing. And I buy the Rayo, R-A-O I think it is, Alfredo sauce, which is the best tasting Alfredo sauce I've ever had in my life. It's so stinking good. But I do the shrimp scampi, some noodles, and that Alfredo sauce, and it's so good. And then we do some cheese bread, and you could probably throw in some spinach in there too if you wanted, but it is one of my favorite meals to cook, and that's what I actually happened to cook on this night. I would love to hear what some of your favorite recipes or meals are. I'm always looking to try new things, so I would love some ideas from you.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was.
I wanted to share with you today these beautiful cups that I got from one of my very close friends, Veronica. Over here, she has a channel, Raising Autism, where she does a lot of vlogs, but she also makes these beautiful cups, and I really just wanted to share that with you guys so that if you were in the market for pretty cups like this, she's got so many things on her Etsy shop. I will have her linked down below. She's got cups, she's got t-shirts, sweatshirts, she's got all kinds of stuff. I really love her shop, and she's one of my really good friends, and I want to support her small business as much as I can, so I wanted to share her in this video, and she was so kind to send me this stuff. She's been one of my really good friends since the beginning of my YouTube career, and she's just so appreciative of everything, and she's such a kind person that I just wanted to share her shop with you guys because she deserves all of the support. She's always been such a support in our community for all of us, so she just really deserves it. So she will be linked in the description box down below if you liked those cups. Also, just go and look and see what she has, because this is just what I loved. These were my favorite things, and they might not be for everybody, but she's got so many different things to choose from, so be sure to go check them out, and if you're able to, maybe support a small business.
Can't seem to get enough, hiding away from everyone. I don't know where I'm coming from. I fail to see right in front of me. There's a way I know. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy, don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough, hiding away from everyone. I don't know where I'm coming from.
I wanted to chat for a minute because I just love talking with you and being honest and vulnerable, because I know I'm not the only one who goes through this kind of stuff, but I've been feeling really overwhelmed lately, and there's been a lot on my plate, and I feel like, you know, the ball is always dropping somewhere, and there's something that I'm not able to keep up with, or I feel like sometimes I'm not the best mom that I could be, or I'm not the best YouTuber I could be, or I haven't gotten back to comments in far too long. I feel like something's always got to give, and I don't think that that's just in my life. I think that's in everybody's life. I think we all feel that way sometimes, especially in the really busy seasons of life, and I just wanted to let you know that if you're feeling that way, you definitely are not alone. I've been feeling that way basically since the very beginning start of this year. It's been a little overwhelming. I'm trying to find a happy medium. I'm trying to get more organized, and I'm trying to be more productive so that I don't feel so overwhelmed, because of course I think we all could work on time management as well. Especially I could be a little bit more organized, work better on time management, and it definitely would take a load off of me, but getting there is really hard sometimes. And I have a tendency to bounce back and forth between things, which makes a lot of things started but not finished type of thing. So I'm working on it though, but anybody who is feeling that way, I just wanted you to know that you're not alone.
Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high. and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah.
All right, so I wanted to see if I'm the only one. Okay. I really want to get like a scrub brush, like one of those round scrub brushes for the sink, and I almost bought one, but then I reminded myself of the sound that scrub brush would make on the stainless steel. I'm not sure if it actually does, but it just came to mind. So like when I used to work in the restaurant business and I would have to work on the patio, I would make one of the other servers sweep the patio because I hate the sound of like the bristles on the concrete. And it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard for me. And I feel like the bristles in the sink would kind of be the same thing. So if you use one of those brushes in the sink, on the sink to scrub it, you'll have to let me know if it makes that kind of sound or if it's kind of quiet. Maybe the bristles are softer than what I'm thinking, but I really want to find a way to really scrub down the sink a little better. My sponge obviously doesn't do a great job, and I want it to get into like the nooks and crannies and stuff. I guess maybe I could use, I would think a toothbrush maybe to get in some of the nooks and crannies, but I'm not going to scrub the entire sink with a toothbrush. That would take me a year to clean it, but you will have to let me know if that's your method of cleaning the sink.
Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good?
Totally random, but if you are somebody who likes to drink a sweet coffee at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, drop me a comment down below and let me know what your order is. I'm always looking to try new flavors, new styles, and I would love to know what it is that you gravitate to. I typically drink at Dunkin' Donuts a mocha iced coffee with liquid sugar and cream, just regular cream and sugar. And then when I go to Starbucks, I'll do like a caramel macchiato, is usually an iced caramel macchiato with soy. That's usually my go-to there, but I'm always looking for new things to try, so you'll have to let me know what you get.
What if you're no good for me?
Moving on to this little back hallway area, and in these boxes were two kind of like antique-y things. One was a chair, but this box that I just picked up was actually my grandfather's ceramic Christmas tree. he used to be really into ceramics, so he actually made it himself. He's made a lot of things. Like he had a, what is it, a kiln? Is that what it's called? Where you like put the, you know, clay thing in and it turns into ceramic. Don't quote me on that, I'm not very good at it. But he had one of those when I was a kid growing up, and he would make a lot of things. And so he actually made one of those like Christmas trees from like the 80s or 90s. Maybe it was even the 70s, I'm not sure, but growing up I feel like everybody had one in their house, and it was in my oldest son's grandmother's house for a really long time. I actually thought I lost it, and then when she recently moved, she came across it and she was like, hey, isn't this yours? I was like so happy because I lost my grandfather a couple years ago to you know what, so I was so happy whenever she said she came across it and found it. So that was what was in that box. So next year you can assure that thing will be out.
I don't even know what it feels like when your eyes are staring at me. I miss them. I'm about to lose it. All of my friends telling me to leave for the night. It's for the best. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking
I want to thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you got some cleaning motivation, or you were just able to relax and hang out for the video. Thank you so much for being here, for all your love and support, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.